Oh, it's fallen. Oh, the other one's fallen off. I'll tell you what these are. I'm wearing a shirt that has logos on it. And if they fall off, the Mormon church will know who I am. And they'll come and get me. I'm putting my tithing in that safe right there. Just in case they catch me. I'll give them all my money. Then they'll be a happy camper. They'll be a happy camper. Let me tell you a funny little story with my 9-year-old that happened the other day. And it reminded me so much of the Mormon church. She went, I came down the hall. And I tried to go in my bedroom, and the door was locked. I go, my wife is working. Why would there be someone in there with the door locked? Well, I knock on the door, open it, and there's my 9-year-old girl, Allison. And I said, I smell incense. And she looks at me and goes, it wasn't me. There's no one else in here. Well, it wasn't me. I said, well, why did you have the door locked? It was an accident. Does this remind you of the Mormon church? Everything is locked up. Everything is an accident. And every time you pin him to the carpet, it's someone else's fault. And I said, well, I told you you're not allowed to light incense unless I help you. I know. And I says, well, I gave you a promise. And you gave me a promise. She says, I know. And I says, well, you broke your promise. Kind of like, pay your tithing and the windows of heaven will open. No, you're 10% more poor. So anyway, here's a crime by a 9-year-old, which reminds me of the Mormon church. When the Mormon church locks you out of the temple, locks you out of their secrets, that makes you suspicious that there's shit going on, which there is. Then when you open the door and you smell incense or stinky stinkies, you go, there must be some shit going on. And then when you accuse them of the crime against nature, Joseph Smith, the pedophile, Brigham Young, the murderer, when you confront them with that, they deny it. They deny it. So anyway, I sat down in my chair, sent her out, and gave her a lecture on promises. Well, I'm sitting in my chair watching TV, and the trash can in front of me is starting a fire in my house. I go, holy shit. So I grab this trash can. I run to the kitchen. I pour water in the trash can. Then I throw it in the trash bag. Then I send the kid to the dumpster. I don't care if the dumpster catches on fire. So when I looked into the Mormon church, where there was smoke, there was fire. So here's Allison trying to hide her sins, just like the Mormon church, trying to hide their sins. And when she came in, the incense was still lit, but she pulled it out of the container, and then she threw it in the trash can, and it was still lit. It's like Mitt Romney's presidential campaign. Every time you look, there's going to be a fire in the trash can. So anyway, my 9-year-old taught me an important lesson. And if you can smell shit, there's probably somebody in charge. There's probably somebody that knows and somebody that's going to lie. So welcome to the Mormon church. And those of you saying that I'm going to die a fiery death, you're against 3 ex-wives. 3 ex-wives said I'm going to die in my sleep. So I'm going to take their word for it rather than yours. And when you're an atheist, you don't give a shit how you die. When you're dead, at least you don't have to live with the Mormons. And why don't we let God judge people? Why do the Mormons think they're judges and warning their fellow men of fiery deaths and you're a disgrace? Well, I know I'm a disgrace. Get in line. The Mormons are back. Mitt's on the line. The Mormons are back. Welcome to the circus. Thanks.